YouTube's happening. It is Friday, October 24th. Now we're going to video 3, which is NHL. This one will be quick. It's nice and short. There's only 4 games. We kind of need it after yesterday. So 2 days ago, we had that 5-0 sweep. Beautiful time overall. And then yesterday, we got hooked a bunch. It happens. You're going to have days like that, whatever. So we don't run from it, though. We show you. So you can see all the plays on here. We chase a lot of plus odds because we look for, 2.5, 3.5s. A lot of the 2.5s ended at 2. It happens. You're going to have days like that. You're going to have days where Winnipeg gets shut out 3-0 at home. What? Winnipeg? Really? You give me that play 100 times, that result happens 2 more times out of 100, probably. Weird. Whatever. You have days like that. So whatever, we move on. Can't live in the past. We focus on the future around here. So if you want the plays typed out for every sport or access to yield spreadsheets, go check out the HQ. Simple as that. So enough of that. We have our 4 games. This is going to be quick. Let's jump to the first one right now. All right, we got our games up and we're doing the same strategy we always do. We don't change our strategy because we know there's going to be days like yesterday where you're going to have red days. You can't avoid that. It's betting. You're going to have that. Our goal is to minimize the losses because you saw we had a bunch of red yesterday, yes, but everything was close. Everything was hooked outside that random Winnipeg loss. That was weird, but everything else was close. Most of the time, we do good. So, hey, we don't change things. We don't adjust. We just keep going what we do. So, moving on. San Jose, New Jersey, at game 1. Currently, that's not the one I want to go with. Let's do Toronto Buffalo first, actually. Toronto Buffalo. My spreadsheet's in a certain order. So Toronto Buffalo is the first sheet, and we got to come down here to it. It's going to be Toronto is a slight favorite, 117, 6.5 is our total. Let's go over to the sheet so we can see it. Boom, there you go. 7 versus 6 on points. 6v12, 12v32. Buffalo's giving up the most shots on goal in the last 5 games. You can see that information there. So Toronto shots on goal should be a play. Am I going to keep chasing plus odds? Yes, I will, because it makes so much money. Buffalo at home, though, looks pretty good. That might be a good one there. They give up shots, but they take a lot themselves. But their defense is good. They're outscoring by at least 1 goal per game in the last 5 games. Good stuff. Let's go over here and get ready to pop up some goalies. Let's do this. Pop. Right. That's where it goes. Right there. Done. So our goalies are going to be, let's see, Anthony at 301 and Alex at 254. Not the best. Not the best goalies overall there for sure. So let's go over here. Outlier, link in the pinned comment. Click it, sign. Go get your week for free. It's there. So boom, boom, that. And who do we have in the last 5 has been doing well since we all over 5 games now. Makes sense. Rasmus shots on goal 2.5, 4 out of 5. Good stuff. 900 points, 1.5 points, 4 out of 5. That's how much this dude scored. Crazy. Plus 160. I'm already liking it. There's only 4 games. We can expand and have 2 plays if need be. See points for you, assists for you, blocks. I'm down, and then I already got you for 1.5 points, so we'll leave that off. So, let's see, shots on goal 2.5 for you. You're at 3-4, 2.5, 123. You don't qualify because of that 2 spot. That's too much. So that's a no for me, dog. Sorry, can't do it. Let's see, 1.5 points, 1.8 on a 1.5. I would need this to be at least a 2.5. if I was going to take it. So it's plus 167 for a reason. Could he get it? Absolutely. Is it going to be sweaty? Also, absolutely. So that's a no for me. You for points, you're at 1.4 You did nothing last game. That's fine. It's New Jersey. 145 is very pricey. Why is it so much? Because Buffalo does have a pretty good defense. They're 9th in goals at 2.6. So, and Alex is going up through a 2.54. I don't trust that either. Sorry. I just don't. Rasmus assists, 1.5, 125. Going up against Toronto, who's 22nd in goals at 3.4. Anthony's got a 301 goals against. Could take this. I could see him getting an assist, absolutely. Head-to-head, not head-to-head, I mean 2025. Yeah, last 5, I could see that. We'll leave that there. And then blocks, 2.4 and a 1.5 for 125. No, it doesn't qualify. So the only one that does qualify is going to be Rasmus to get an assist. So let's do that. On over 0.5 assists. We just followed. Play takes us. Took us to an assist for minus 125. Let's do it. Next. All right, I'm doing San Jose in New Jersey. I've recorded this bad boy 3 times now because Streamlabs audio keeps going out on me for some reason. Weird. So I already know what I'm taking. I already know what to do here. So this is going to be New Jersey, heavy favorite. 1.5 is 130. Pay attention to that. 6.5. Yep. Let's go to the spreadsheets. Look at it. You see why it's just unfair on paper. Like, look at the matchups on everything you look at. It's all leaning New Jersey for a reason. 6-game winning streak. They're at home, 1-4-2. This isn't fair. And then you're like, okay, what about the goalies? You go to the goalies. It still isn't fair. 5-7. 1.57, 1.91. Okay, yeah, clear advantage for New Jersey. And then you go to props and say, okay, what props are we going to take? We have these four here. We have Hughes, 3.5 shots on goal. He's averaging 4.8 in the last 5, including a 0 in there. He's still, because he has 6.68. I will take my chances on a 124 for him to get 4 shots on goal. I'll roll with it. Otherwise, you have points, blocks. The blocks, San Jose is only taking 25 shots in the last 3 on average. So I want somebody going, like, I want you to have more shots on goal. Does that make sense? So I'm leaving you off. Brat for an assist and Berger for a point. I don't want to do those either. So I'm going to take New Jersey 1.5 straight up, just puck line. And I'm going to take Hughes 3.5 shots on goal. Same kind of situation as Winnipeg yesterday, where Seattle won 3-0. San Jose could win the game, absolutely, but based on everything I see, I'm taking New Jersey. We're going to move on next. All right, 2 games left. We got Washington and Columbus up next. Currently, we got Washington, slight favorite, 6.5 is our total. Spreadsheet, let's change this over to not that one, this one. Currently 7v1. Washington has the best defense in the league right now, especially the last 5. They play 7 games, they're allowed 1.6 versus 7, then 13v12. These all cancel out kind of. If anything, I'll lean to Washington slightly. 7v1 push, slightly Washington, but there's your game. 3 versus 31. Columbus gives up 32.6 shots on goal. Washington takes a bunch. So there we go. We want Washington shots on goal. Nothing else matters, just those. Let's go look at our goalies. And we got Logan at 161, Nasty, and Jet at 203. Also, not bad. So we don't want to take points against Jet. We don't want to take points against Logan. We just don't. That's just what we do. So pop over, change this over to Blue Jackets and Capitals, and we want shots on goal from the Washington side only. So that'd be Connor. That would be Ryan Leonard. That would be Anthony Bove. It would be not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. Anybody else? No? Cool. And then Jakob. There we go. We got 4 shots on goal from Washington. See if anybody will meet. 2.6 on a 1.5 at 150. It meets, but man, that is pricey, and this 6 is doing a lot of heavy lifting. I don't love this. 150. It's an EV play too. It should be higher. Is that what you're telling me? Fair value is 154. I guess I'll keep it. 150 though. Leonard is at 2.2 on a 1.5. Doesn't qualify. Goodbye. Anthony Bove, yep. 2.4 and 1.5. Doesn't qualify. Lastly, Jakob is at 3 on a 2.5 at plus 110. Again, doesn't qualify. The only one that does is McMichael here, and it's pricey. So I guess we're taking it. That's all we have. I go over 1.5 shots on goal. That's all we can do. We took that. Let's move on. Next. All right, last game. Going to be Calgary and Winnipeg. Now, Winnipeg got their ass kicked last night. Obviously, cost me 2 different plays. Whatever. It happens. Whatever. Today, though, we have Calgary, who's even worse than Seattle. So we'll see what happens today. 1.5 is plus 184. Pay attention to that because I might take that. Reason being is Calgary is awful. Look at that. They got 3 points. They're 161. They lost the last game, and they lost it overtime. So, hey, there's a point for you. Good job. Can't score. Can't stop anything. They're getting outscored by 2 goals a game on average. Their defense is nasty with Connor, obviously. So I got to take Winnipeg. And I got to take Winnipeg by 1.5 again. I got to chase this. That 184 for Winnipeg, I got to do that. So WPG minus 1.5. I don't think Calgary can. They're the worst offense going against the second best defense. You might not score 2 goals the whole damn game. Winnipeg 2-0 win. I'll take it all day. Let's go back to let's go look at the goalies' situation. It's Eric going in or not. That's fine. Eric's good too. He's a great backup goalie. Dustin struggling. Love that for us anyways. Let's pop over to props. See what we have here, because I don't know what I would do prop-wise in this one. If anything, I'll probably stick the spread, leave it alone. Let's see. We'll open all these up and see what looks good. Now, both of them were good. Well, we don't want to take points against Eric. We just don't. So we're not going to take, well, hell, we don't even have points. Okay, that's right, because Calgary can't score. Yeah, so let's open up everybody. See what we got. Rasmus, Nino, still, I would take those exact 2 plays yesterday. Again, not a problem. Let's open all of them up and see what we got. Ew, Nino is at 1.8 on a 1.5, doesn't qualify. And Mark 2.5, 3, doesn't qualify, sadly. Rasmus 3.4 on a 1.5 at a 144 absolutely qualifies, and they're going to need him to do that. So you can stay. Nino points 1.2 on a 5, had nothing, burned me. Since you burned me at 136, but you're so good. Like, you're so good, I want to take it again. To the point where, am I going to go back? I'm going to triple dipper. I'm going to Chili's that Winnipeg line. I almost want to take that. Let's see, blocks 2.2 and 1 doesn't qualify. Let's get rid of all the non-qualifiers, see what we have left. 2.6 and a 1.5 does qualify, but Ooh, stay. You can stay. Nino assist. Nope, doesn't qualify. Connor assist does qualify. 130. So we have literally 1, 2, 3, 4 props. I want to put 2 on here. I already got Winnipeg 1.5. I do want to take Rasmus. That's an absolute fact I want to do this one. So it's going to be Dahlin. Nope, sorry. Wrong Rasmus. Henderson with 2 S's over 1.5 shots on goal. I will take that for sure. And let's grab somebody. Do we trust Nino again for plus 136, or do we want to go Pionk for blocks, or do we want to go Connor for assist? He's had assists in all these games. How's your blocks doing this year? You're so good at blocks. But do I do it? Do I run it back and chase? Do I chase? Calgary gives up a lot of goals and they can't score. So yeah, I'm gonna chase. I'm gonna go right back to it. We're going Nino points again. Over 0.5 points. We're chasing the plus 136. We're chasing the 184 on the Winnipeg 1.5. We're going for the value. Let's do that. I think we're done here. So let's go back to schedules or goalies, swap the schedules, come down to Saturday. We have a busy day tomorrow. A lot of games out there. So I'll be back tomorrow. We'll break all that slate down. Appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe, check out HQ, check out Outlier. Let me know what you're playing. Agree, disagree, whatever. Put it in the comments. We'll chat about it. And I'll see you tomorrow on Saturday to talk about more NHL. Peace.